Anna and Elsa are one powerful set of Disney sisters, but even these two have some limits to their power. Check out these 10 strict rules that Anna and Elsa have to follow in Frozen.
We have always feared Elsa's powers were too much for this world.
Always wear gloves.
Do you want to build a snowman?
When Elsa and Anna were little, Anna knew all about Elsa's powers. But after Anna was struck in the head by ice, everything changed. The trolls were able to save her, but their parents were super scared that Anna's life would be put in jeopardy again. They had gloves specially made for Elsa. These gloves aren't just regular old mittens. They are powerful enough to keep Elsa's powers in check. When she wears them, she can't turn anything into ice. We wonder what they're made of. Elsa's parents required her to wear them all the time, and Elsa keeps wearing them even after her parents are gone. She's super scared her powers will go out of control without them.
Give me my glove! Elsa, please!
Don't socialize with other people.
Listen to me, Elsa. Your power will only grow.
Elsa and her parents are terrified of her powers, so they force Anna to grow up totally isolated. They close down the castle from the rest of Arendelle, and Elsa won't play with her sister at all. She stays in her room all day. Anna doesn't understand why her best friend and sister has suddenly abandoned her.
Go away, Anna.
But because Elsa's powers are a secret, Anna can't have any other friends either. It's really sad. Surely there were some other kids in Arendelle that she could play with. And if Elsa was in her room all the time, why couldn't someone just come to visit? This rule was totally unfair. Keep the gates closed.
But she won't remember I have powers?
It's for the best.
We aren't sure exactly what their parents were thinking with this next rule. Apparently, they were so scared of Elsa's magic that they didn't want to see any other people. Maybe they were scared that Elsa would cause a natural disaster. Or maybe they were afraid someone would hurt Elsa because of her powers. But the king and queen closed down Arendelle from the rest of the world. They stopped trading with other countries, and they wouldn't let anyone in or out of the castle. After they were lost at sea, Elsa kept this rule in place. She was really scared of opening up the world to her powers.
So I may unlock your secrets and exploit your riches.
Keep your powers a secret. When Anna was really young, she knew all about Elsa's magical powers. But after Elsa hit Anna with her icy magic, the trolls removed Anna's memories of it.
The head can be persuaded.
Do what you must.
She remembered playing with Elsa, but she didn't remember the powers. And Elsa was forbidden from telling her sister about it. That's a pretty big secret to keep from your little sister. And it made Anna totally shocked when Elsa's powers were revealed at the coronation.
Elsa.
Conceal, don't feel.
Don't feel.
Elsa's powers are fueled by her emotions. When her emotions get the best of her, her powers are too strong to handle. To keep her magic under control, her dad came up with a little rhyme for her. This became Elsa's #1 rule.
Conceal it.
Don't feel it.
This means that she should hide all of her feelings instead of letting herself feel them. It's a really sad thing that she had to learn at such a young age. Of course, later she learned that feeling her emotions allowed her to control her magic even better. We're just glad that Elsa finally decided to let it go. Don't marry someone you just met.
Can I say something crazy? Will you marry me?
Okay, this rule is actually the best rule. Anna had never been around other people. When Elsa opens the gates of Arendelle, Anna meets Hans. He's handsome, he's charming, and he's everything Anna ever wanted in a husband. Of course, Hans turns out to be a bad guy. Anna wants to marry him even though they have only known each other for a few hours. Elsa refuses.
You can't marry a man you just met.
This turns out to be a really good rule. Elsa's magic rules.
Please, just stay away from me. Stay away!
Elsa's magic seems to be all-powerful. She was able to turn Arendelle into a natural disaster zone.
No, what have I done?
But she does have some rules she has to follow when it comes to her abilities. The main one is that her magic is limited to ice and snow. Still, the things she can do with ice is pretty unlimited. She can make snowmen and snow monsters come to life. She can even make herself a dress too, or a massively beautiful snow castle. You can't freeze the ocean.
You must find the truth.
This next rule comes from the Frozen 2 trailer. Elsa is seen trying to use her magic to freeze the sea, but it's turning out to be a lot harder than freezing a small body of water. On top of that, it's more challenging to freeze salt water than regular water. In fact, the sea has to be quite a bit colder than regular water to freeze. Elsa may be magical, but she even has to listen to the laws of science. We bet she figures it out though. She just has to make things even colder.
She couldn't have had tropical magic.
Travel by foot.
Elsa, the past is not what it seems.
This next rule is a theory that we have from the Frozen 2 trailer. Elsa is obviously trying to freeze the sea so she can walk on it. And we know that Anna and Elsa travel somewhere in the new movie. But if they need to travel by sea, why can't they take a boat? Maybe Elsa's magic won't let her travel by sea. Or maybe the girls are scared of the sea because that's how their parents passed away. We can't wait to figure this out in the new movie.
I won't let anything happen to her.
Love conquers all. When Elsa first sets off the perpetual winter in Arendelle, she has no clue how to control it. She can't even reverse it.
It's okay, you can just unfreeze it. No, I can't. I don't know how.
But the trolls tell Anna about the true love rule.
Only an act of true love can thaw a frozen heart.
Anna sacrifices herself for Elsa because she loves her sister, and that ends up saving her. Elsa figures out that love is the emotion that lets her control her powers and keep everyone safe.
Love. Of course.
Before you go, tell us who your favorite Frozen sister is in the comment section below. And that's a wrap. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And be sure to hit that subscribe button for the latest Disney news. Thanks for watching. See you next time.